So, was it just an accident, or was it a conspiracy to commit one of the most shocking political murders of the 20th century? Tonight, with all the new evidence, we can at last answer this question. Put simply, it was none...
Oh, great. Just great. 1 hour and 59 minutes into a 2-hour bastard documentary, and this happens.
You too? Oh, my God. I thought it was just me. But it seems we've all gone blind simultaneously.
It's a power cut, you fuckwit.
Oh, what do we do now?
I suggest we keep perfectly still. Remember, Trevor's still loaded.
Oh. Not anymore.
This is my day. This is my day. Nothing's gonna stop me. No one's gonna hurt me. No one's gonna make me beg or make me go
I can see again. It's a miracle.
Oh, it's so annoying. Now we'll never know who shot President Kennedy.
Unless we subscribe to digital television, in which case we'll be able to see the same programme 3 times a week for the next 6 months.
Do you really want to know what happened? Because if you do, I suggest you read this.
What is it?
It's my uncle's diary. He and his friends were in Dallas on the day of the shooting, and they saw the killer.
Bollocks.
No, it's true.
How come he never told anyone?
Are you mad? Do you know what happened to all the witnesses in the Kennedy assassination? They disappeared.
I wish you'd disappear.
My uncle went to a great deal of trouble to keep his diary a secret. He moved house, changed his name, and even became a woman for 6 years.
How did that help?
Well, it didn't really. It was just something he'd always wanted to do. The point is, nobody outside this room knows about the diary.
Hallo? Ja, vir Hamish. Direct setter. O ja, slightly anal. With an inflated sense of his own importance. Ja, dis hy. Ja, hy doen dit. Geen probleem. Bye.
Who's that?
Wrong number.
Oh.
No, wait a minute. It was a man. He said to tell you that he knows where you live.
Oh, my God. They're on to me.
Who's on to you?
They are. Don't you understand?
Actually, no.
It was a setup. The whole thing. They know that I know that. And now they know that I know, they also know that you know what I know, so you know what that means.
If you don't start making sense, I'm going to shove that diary so far up your dog star that you'll have to pull it out of your tear ducts to read it.
And how would that help?
Well, it would help me.
Perhaps I'd better start at the beginning. First, we have to go back. Back to a day in November 1963. A day that would change the course of history.
Hey, baby, you're the most.
The most what?
I really dig the way you move.
Dig?
Yeah, it's far out.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's the 60s. It's what all the young people say.
Only if they're twats.
I suppose a shag's out of the question.
Is that something else the young people say?
No, it's what I say. My custard bag's about to blow.
Then let me put it another way. Fuck off!
Does that mean yes?
Dickwad.
It's good to see teenagers enjoying themselves. I could sit and watch them dancing all day.
You call that dancing? It's not even music.
Oh, come on now, mate. That's the Beatles. Or a group which sounds a lot like them, but which is just different enough to avoid a lawsuit.
The Beatles? Never heard of them.
I believe they're a popular boy band from Liverpool, England.
Well, they won't last. Anyway, since we're on a holiday, I think we should go out.
Where?
Well, according to my Dallas tourist guide, the Texas Book Depository is worth a visit.
Yeah? What do they keep in there?
Ice cream.
Ooh, do you think they'll also have lollies? Or will it just be cones?
Why are you so weird?
I'll go on.
No.
Please.
No!
I'll let you keep the negatives.
I won't do it, so don't waste your breath, turd ball.
Me and Featherdick are going sightseeing. Want to come with us?
No, we're staying in together and having a romantic dinner for 2.
Are we fuck?
All right then, I'm standing on my own and squeezing me lizard. Besides, I don't think you should go into town.
Why ever not?
I don't know. I've just got this funny feeling that something weird might happen.
Don't be so stupid. Nothing weird ever happens in downtown Dallas the last week of November. Come on. You know, it would be really nice to go just one day in this house without witnessing the assassination of a major political figure.
I enjoyed our little walk, but it's a great shame that all those policemen were ahead of us in the queue for ice cream.
They weren't queuing for ice cream, you ass! They were looking for the assassin in the book depository.
Yes, sis.
Precisely.
But why would the assassin stop for an ice cream? Or maybe he wanted a chalk ice.
Will you please shut the fuck up about ice cream, you flightless c***?
I'm only trying to help solve what is fast becoming a frozen dairy product related enigma.
Well, this is turning out to be a really fun holiday. Perhaps next year you could organise a trip to Vietnam or the Lebanon.
You were with me at the travel agent. You could have said something then.
Actually, I said we should go to Mallorca.
No, you didn't.
Fuck off!
Look, I think we need to focus on the important issue here.
Which is?
Where should we go for lunch?
Not so fast, my spangle-soaked friend. The real issue here is that we must start an investigation. We must find out who committed this heinous crime, bring them to trial, and restore world confidence in American democracy.
Actually, I have a better idea.
Yes?
Why don't you spag off?
What do you mean?
There is no way we're going to start an investigation into the killing of the president, during the course of which we end up in a deserted funfair being chased by criminals dressed as ghosts while you and Shaggy are off porking Daphne.
I think you're thinking of Scooby-Doo there, mate.
It is our duty to bring the assassin to justice.
Listen very carefully. We are not having yet another lengthy judicial investigation into the death of an international political figure which ultimately leads to a showcase trial in our living room. It's not gonna happen. Clear?
And so, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you are about to watch the astonishing piece of film taken by assassination eyewitness Mr. Zapruder Footage. Examine it closely, and I think you'll finally know who killed the president.
Hello, I am a plumber. I have come to unblock your pipes.
With what?
With my enormous plunger. It is so big, it needs both of us to pull on it.
My, it is a large one.
Don't worry, one size fits all.
There must have been a mix-up at the laboratory.
Twat.
So, apart from getting some top-quality porn into the house, we seem no nearer to solving the president's assassination.
I'm not so sure. Has anybody thought of questioning Hamish?
What do you mean?
Well, you were at the book depository when the shots were fired.
What are you saying?
And you're a member of the Communist Party.
No, I'm not.
Then how do you explain the hammer and sickle in your dog basket?
I was doing some gardening.
And what about this receipt in your name for a bolt-action rifle?
It's a spelling mistake. It's a receipt for a trifle.
And this badge saying, I shot the president.
Somebody must have planted it in my basket. It wasn't me. I'm being set up as a pasty.
I think you mean Patsy.
Whatever, it wasn't me.
I'm starving.
Jesus Christ, you only ate about 10 minutes ago. Must be those worms again.
They say that if you can remember the 60s, you weren't really there. How does that work then? What do you mean? Well, how can you remember something that didn't happen to you because, according to your definition, you weren't really there? Can I answer the geography question instead?
Look, fuckstick. Just admit it was you who organised the entire conspiracy.
Give it up, spaniel tits. You've got nothing on me. Besides, are you still working for the CIA?
Sorry.
The CIA? You used to work for them. Black Ops, infiltration and assassination, wasn't it?
No. A bit of light typing and opening the mail.
And let's not forget that the parrot works as an undercover agent for the National Security Agency.
It's a Saturday job.
Or that you're the head of the Chicago Mafia.
I'm just doing maternity cover.
So, it appears that any one of us had good reason to kill the president that day. But the thing is, I know who it was.
Yeah?
The President of the United States was killed by... Has anyone got a shilling for the meter?
We never did find out who shot the president, or who shot Hamish, or Trevor, or the cat. Their deaths may have been the result of a bizarre hunting accident. Or was that Bambi? I can never remember. Time seems to play tricks on me. Last week it made a rabbit appear out of a hat, and yesterday it made a small silk handkerchief disappear. Anyway, Hamish's death remains a mystery that probably won't ever be solved. But maybe it's better that way. The weird thing is, he left this letter behind. In it, he named the president's killer. And do you know who it was? It was a... I wonder if Lee Harvey Oswald used to drink his own urine.